Be careful though, because as you saw, like it took 2,500 gold for Alexis to get to the next level. We might just invest into just basic merchant skill for everybody to cover some of the costs. Okay, so we got this, we got this, we got this, and we got repair item. So let's get some of these skills. So fly. And now that we've logged the dragon towers, they will not shoot at us anymore, which is super nice. So we won't have to worry about those. Do we get cursed? We don't. We're quite lucky with the harpies this time around. Okay, so no, this is not the right house. We're looking for you, repair mastery. Ha, you don't have accuracy 30. Well, it just so happens that I do. Ha! So you can sort of cheese your stat requirements by using buff spells or items if you need it. Ouch. So we're gonna go to Silver Cove because we also want a Master Merchant. We have 30 personality, and Master Merchant is also completely worth it. Now, if you want, you can also grab... Oh, a scholar? You can also grab a... I think it's like a merchant or a trader character, NPC. And what they will do is they will basically give you a bonus to your merchant skill, which means you will... It will basically cost less to train, right? And that's good. But be aware that if you choose to go with the duper character, it will tank your reputation. And that is something that we do not want. I myself am going to keep both the scholar and the instructor. I have no idea why this guy is an instructor, by the way, with this jester hat. Because I find that to be the optimal choice. Because I value the experience, you know, and we have... I already explained how the bonus... how the two NPCs actually work by giving you learning instead of, you know, like, flat bonus experience. Which is even more valuable, because now we are experts. So we're going to keep them. And we also have this third NPC that we actually... that I actually just remembered that we still need to deliver back home. And her home is here, in Sweetwater. There we go. In Sweetwater? No, in Freehaven. And we can get one more level. Excellent. Which is just enough. Okay, so Alexis for level 30, because she is a warrior mage, needs 2,610 gold. So that is 100% increase to when she was just an archer. So keep that in mind. Like, training is pricey in Mind Magic 6. I usually start having money problems later on. If I don't, you know, like rush through the game, then I usually have experience problems, not money problems. But if I play this game normally, like do all the quests, etc., you know, try and get all the spells, try and get all the skills, I usually end up with money problems sooner or later. That's why I am trying to be as diligent as possible with enchanting before selling. Okay. But now we have bow expert 8 on both our crusader and our warrior mage, which means we are going to get bow master on both of them, and we're going to be doing some quests in Mire of the Damned, actually. Which is not going to be very good, but it's going to be very effective. Okay. We are going to continue putting points into air magic for you and fire magic for you. because I want you to have good sparks. I want you to have other damage options, though. And I didn't actually, for master rank, I didn't actually need to put more points into air magic for Alexis. That's a bit of a spoiler, sorry. But I still want my air magic to be at level 12, because I kind of want it to be stronger, basically. I like it uniform, by the way, so that's also one of the reasons. So let's check this. Inferno. Like, some people really like this spell, and it is very, very useful for like weak monsters. But I am not personally a fan of it. So I'm gonna buy Meteor Shower here. And that is going to be it, unfortunately. Okay. I say unfortunately, a Meteor Shower is a very good spell. I was hoping for Fire Blast, actually. But Meteor Shower is going to come in handy when I am traveling around the overworld, trying to clear it. And now let's go check if we have Power Cure here. We don't have Power Cure. Well, we do have Speed, and it will affect our entire party, so we're gonna buy that. Unfortunately, we don't have Power either, but even Speed will be nice at this point, because it's gonna give me like 30... Ooh, it's going to give me 30... My math is bad, by the way. 36 points of Speed to my entire party for 10 spell points. Okay, nice. That is good. The Body Magic Seal also has access to power, but unfortunately we didn't get lucky with the spells that were available. Oh, I'm not even a member of the Earth Guild. Let's get the Earth Guild membership. Because there is a spell that we kind of want to use, I guess. Or two. That's really it. Earth Magic, unfortunately, is super bad. And I'm not... Like, I'm not really going to be polite with Earth Magic because it really does suck. So we're gonna grab Stone to Flesh, and we're gonna grab Stone Skin. Excellent. We're gonna grab 2 Stone Skins, actually. Okay. Give one to Alexis, give one to Zoltan, and give Zoltan the Stone to Flesh. Basically, these are the only 2 spells that I ever use. Stone Skin... Like, Stone Skin is good. Stone Skin basically gives you armor class. Like, for 5 spell points, and on expert rank you get 9 armor class for all your characters. It's just nice to have, right? Okay, what else? And is there anything interesting that we can buy in the Spirit Guild? I don't think there is. Well, I guess we can buy a Resurrection and Raise Dead. Shared Life. Sure, let's buy it. Turn Undead we don't need. We have Heroism already. I don't need Guardian Angel. Like, Guardian Angel is an interesting spell, but it doesn't really help us all that much. So we're gonna give Shared Life and Lucky Day to Roderick, because we're going to be leveling up Spirit Magic first for him, because we're going to go for Mind Magic with Serena. Even though Mind Magic isn't terribly useful, there is a particular spell that is very, very strong in Mind Magic. I haven't really used Feeble Mind. We already have Precision. I don't want Psychic Shock. Remove Fear I don't care about, so I guess that's it. Yes. Okay. That's it for our spells. We got some, which is good. We didn't spend all our money, which is even better. But now... We're going to let's do it like this. We're gonna make a quick trip to Kriegspire, and you'll see why in a moment. As soon as we get there, because it's going to be a significant power up to our Crusader and our Warrior Mage. We could also go ahead and cheese farm some monsters here, but I don't want to do that yet. Is that an herb? It is an herb. Interesting. Okay. So this is one of the harder to find and reach teachers. Because you need, like, you need at least jump or possibly even fly to get to him.
Hello, how are you?
Nope, not you.
Hello,
There we go.
how are you?
The Master Bow teacher is here in a volcano surrounded by minotaurs. I hate that fact. I hate that fact. It is annoying. However, the teaching is free, but you have to become warrior mages. Or battle mages. It's one of the... battle mages, okay, it says it right there. So you need to become a battle mage, which means you have to do the first promotion quest for the archer. You have to have rank 8 bow, and then you can become a master in bow for free. Which I guess is a good thing, because... why are you here? We're just going to town portal out. We're going to go to... should we go to Freehaven or should we go to Castle Iron Fist? Where should we go? No, we're gonna go to Freehaven. Now let me just show you why I wanted to get Master Bow. Bow fires 2 arrows on every attack. It sounds really simple. It also sounds... oh no, my fly ran out. Let me just quickly recast fly, so we don't take the fall damage, because we were fairly high. That could have ended us, possibly. Now, I'm going to turn off double speed for a moment, and hopefully you guys can see this. If I shoot an arrow with Zoltan, you can see that there's only one arrow, whereas if I shoot with Roderick, you can sort of see 2 arrows fly. That, roughly speaking, doubles my damage output with the bow. But what you have to realize is that it is actually better than just straight up doubling the damage on a successful attack, because you actually make 2 separate bow attacks. You know? Like, each arrow has its own separate attack, so it basically means you have more chance to hit. And what's more, the elemental effects on your bows get applied twice because of that. Or like, the enchantments on your bows get applied twice, basically. So it's not just, you know, it's not just you deal double damage. It is actually much more reliable, because it's much easier to hit stuff, because of the whole, you know, way that, you know, 2 hits basically go. Something math. Let me just get out of this. Oh, of course you got cursed. Okay, good. Wait, why am I not... I have a couple of good spells. Wait, let me use... can I? Ah, I thought so. So they're immune to poison spray, which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with Sparks, I guess. I don't know if she was cursed, but she could have been. Oh, she is definitely cursed now. I heard her whimper. Okay, good. That was a bit not good. Okay, now we're done with this. So now we're in the Mire of the Damned. I'm not going to lose to mince words with Mire of the Damned. I hate it. I have bad memories of this place because, well, when I first came here, when I was still a kid, it actually scared the crap out of me, because I went there from Freehaven and suddenly I was stuck in between, like, skeletons and ghosts, and I couldn't get back because on that day the coach doesn't have a return trip, and it was just horrible. Basically, I hate Mire of the Damned. But it goes to say that Mire of the Damned isn't actually a terribly difficult place to clear. Because it is filled with the skeletons, and it is filled with the harpies and ghosts. So it's not like they aren't terribly difficult enemies, but one thing is to note, you should not rely too much on your spellcasters. Because the harpies can cast Mass Curse, and they don't even need to, you know, like, hit an attack. They can just do it, as long as they're, like, aggro. They don't even need line of vision, they can just do it. Yes, that is the principal thing that I hate about Might and Magic 6. Which means, you know, your spells will fail 50% of the time. And the Skeleton Lords have the same mechanic, but they actually need to hit you. Like in melee, so... Oh, okay, so that happened. Okay, I'm going to... You know what, I'm not going to load. I'm going to deal with it. Unfortunately, I lost 300 experience because the Spectre knocked out Roderick. And that is the other thing that I wanted to say. Spectres have a chance of insta-killing your character, but not really insta-killing. Basically knocking them unconscious, reducing them to 0 hit points. They won't die, as in going to the dead state, but they will become unconscious. And there is no counterplay to this in Might and Magic 6. I think that having a high magic resist helps guard against that, but it's not like a 100% guarantee that you are not going to get knocked out. So you still have to be a bit careful and sort of kill these enemies one by one, is basically what I want to say. Let's remove fear, because I'm not sure, but I think I sort of miss more often if I'm afraid. Okay, evil spirits not that much of a problem, just specters, and yeah, the specters are probably going to be the worst of the bunch. I guess Harpies shrieking in our face later on when we'll be fighting them is annoying, but they aren't terribly strong when it comes to, you know, like, combat power. They don't have a ranged attack, nobody here does, so you're fairly safe unless the enemies come, like, right next to you. Well, Mire of the Damned generally has bad weather. But I don't think that fog actually affects our chance to hit or anything. But yeah, pretty much enough said. Like, Mire of the Damned is an ugly, ugly place. It's not going to be terribly lucrative, I want to say. I'm not sure about that because I don't generally clear it out. I just pretty much do my business and that's it. I like to avoid Mire of the Damned because Mire of the Damned is annoying. So unfortunately, Roderick is going to have $250 less experience than my next character, which is not what I want, but at this point 250 experience is not really that much. But I kind of like to have my characters, you know, all be in the same general range, so I can level them up at the same time. I don't know whether or not there's a point to me picking these guys' corpses up. But I guess we can at least enchant these two-handed swords. We're not going to be using them, but we can sell them. And if we get a good enchantment, we might as well sell them for a bunch of money. So, there. I'm going to be a bit careful with my finances. Okay, let's cast Wizard Eye again. There's a ghost coming, there's another ghost coming. Ghosts only drop rings, I think. But they drop them in a fairly... Like, they have a fairly high chance to drop them. So I guess if you're in need of rings and, you know, you want to get a ring that you can enchant. There we go! The Harpy Hag. Or is it the hag or the witch? Maybe it's the Harpy Witch. Basically, she cursed all of our characters. And now our spell casting is going to be incredibly unreliable. That's why I said you should not rely on spellcasters for clearing out Mire of the Damned. And that is also the reason why I don't come here, like, early in the game. Ooh, that was close. That was under Spectre. So yeah, Spectres are probably going to be the strongest monster that we will have to fight. I'm gonna remove my curse in between, like, fights. What? Remove fear didn't work. How long were you afraid? That's weird. Did not expect that. He was afraid for more than 5 hours. That's okay, we can remove fear by resting. And the reason why I want to remove my curses in between doing this is because... Do I have remove curse here? Sorry for the... No, I don't have remove curse here. Ooh! Yes, let's go with speed and let's go with precision for everybody. Because that is going to make our bow attacks better. Ooh, that is an insane amount of speed, actually. We went from 18 to 64. That's more than I expected. Wait, how does this work? $10 plus 3 per point of skill and body magic. Oh, so it's 10 plus 36, which means... Oh, 46. Oh, Jesus, I get 46 speed. That is a whole bunch of speed. Which means I can just hit faster, I guess. Die. Okay, we did not get cursed. Good. Keep in mind, we have the spell regeneration belt on Serena. So we will be able to just heal all the time. Okay. I'm gonna rely on... No, you know what? Let's wait until dawn. Recast our buffs. Nah. Not using that. But we're gonna use precision. So for bows, you actually only really need speed and accuracy. And yeah, that's why those two spells are coming in quite handy. Spectre, nailed it. So the two spells actually make me a lot stronger in this case. So I'm absolutely going to be keeping my eye on my stats for this. It's just super good. Super good. Combine that with like the master bow skill that we have on two characters. We deal insane damages. Too bad we don't have more elemental damage bows. It's poison damage. These guys are basically immune to it, so... Okay, the Harpy Witch did not manage to curse us. But still, we're taking it we'll take it, you know, inch by inch. As soon as we aggro a group of monsters, we're going to turn-based mode because, well, it's the fastest, I guess. You could do this in real time, but it's easier to do this. And I have, you know, turn-based mode sped up by a factor. And normally this would take you, I don't know, I would say at least an hour to clear out. But I've played this game so many times that I don't mind it being sped up by a lot. Because I sort of know what's going on. I hope you guys don't mind. I never asked that, but do you guys mind me playing the game in double speed and also have my... And to also have my, my turn-based combat sped up? Because it doesn't really change the fact that I have to, you know... Like, it doesn't make me stronger, right? It just makes things go... Oh my god, 4 Harpy Witches! Okay, that was a bummer. Yeah, okay, so this is what happens with Might and Magic 6. This is why I very much hate the way they do things here. Okay, we're gonna kill these witches. Okay, good. Just die, okay. I think I'm gonna make a quick save here. Okay, so what was I saying? Basically, I want to know whether or not you guys think it... Like, should I play this game on normal speed? As in, either normal speed and then just speed up my turn-based combat, or should I just, you know, play it on normal speed when it comes to everything? Because, yes, I guess this series is intended to be a sort of as complete of a walkthrough as possible. But I don't think double speed is too fast for you guys to know what's going on. Because I keep explaining, you know, the things that I'm doing and what's basically happening. But I really want to hear your feedback on this. If possible. Okay, so I'm gonna cure these guys of curse. Or my guys of curse. The group of Harpy witches that basically attacked us right now might be a set piece, by the way. Okay, so we still have the accuracy and the precision. So the speed will last for another 7 hours. So that's good. We're not going to recast our spells. We are going to give the belt to Roderick for a bit. Because I want him to be able to remove curse when we need to. So we're gonna let Roderick regen some spell points because we don't have remove curse on Serena. I hope that is not... Oh, those still might be Harpy Witches. Oh, there are Harpy Witches. Please, just please don't curse me. Because I've had enough of Harpy Witch curses. There we go. I'd say there we go with a very, very unhappy face.
Aha.
I hate this place. Like, honestly, Harpies just annoy me, and this is the reason. It is like there is no counterplay to this. You have to realize this. There is no counterplay to this. It basically just happens. They don't even need to see you. There's not an attack that they have to roll. They just have to go "Ah!" and basically succeed the roll. That's it. That's all they need to do to curse you. That's why I very much dislike, you know, the Harpies. There is another enemy that has a similar issue, I want to say, when it comes to, you know, such spells. And once you know, all of them are in Mire of the Damned. So, like, Mire of the Damned really, truly is just a bad place to be in. Like, it's horrible. If I didn't want that, you know, if I just didn't want to check on my list to say, yeah, I cleared out Mire of the Damned, I would never have been doing this. I think there's an easier way of basically doing this by just using the Armageddon spell. But we are absolutely not at the point when we are using Armageddon. Oh, there we go. That's another mass curse. There's another Harpy Witch in that group.
it.
The chests in Mire of the Damned, like, there aren't many chests, but the ones that are here actually have fairly good things. There we go, spell failed. Okay, good. And I don't have any more spell points, so unfortunately Zoltan is going to stay cursed until we can find a temple, unless we manage to regenerate enough spell points to be able to heal him in time. How many spell points do we need? We need 5. Okay, good. He might not be cursed anymore. I don't know, because he's still afraid. And for some reason, the afraid portrait is like it overwrites the cursed portrait. So then when I right click, I don't know whether or not I'm cursed. And in my opinion, like, curse is way more annoying than fear is. Okay. Let's recast Wizard Eye again, because I don't know when was the last time that I cast it. Okay, we got that Spectre down, which is the main issue. Like, skeletons are the easiest monsters here, right? But even, like, you shouldn't take them too lightly. Spectres are I'm the most wary of. But in general, if you take it slow, like, the biggest problem was that insanely large group of basically everything that was in the like the middle portion of the map. That's the largest problem with this map. Okay, so I'm going to be very careful around the village, because I do not want to accidentally hit a villager or kill a villager, because that will basically make it. That pretty much makes it that you won't be getting Master Light Magic anytime soon. Because getting Master Light Magic requires you to have the best reputation possible. And I'm only spoiling this again, possibly, because it is such a bullshit thing to be fighting skeletons in the middle of a city and then accidentally hitting a peasant because he was like, oh, look, here's a group of adventurers trying to hit a skeleton. I'm just gonna move in fucking between them. But that's something that happens, so I'm going to sort of pull these guys out of the town. And when in town, I'm going to be very, very careful with how I approach things. There you go. But as you can see, even with one spell point regeneration item, I am able to keep my party healed up. I'm able to keep my party uncursed. And that is what I like. My second spell regen item is going to go on Roderick, probably, because he is my backup healer now with my shared life skill. And then it's probably going to be Zoltan, and last but not least, Alexis. You know what? Let's go with Heroism. And Bless, okay. Well, there aren't very many... Okay, I can stand here. I'm not gonna hit any villagers from here. Okay. I'm gonna quick save so I don't accidentally whack a villager. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm basically here trying to kill these skeletons. Okay. 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 So I haven't aggroed any... Oop. Okay. Haven't killed any villagers, haven't aggroed any villagers, haven't hit any villagers, which is nice. We still need to be careful because, as you can see, there are 3 villagers atop there. And there's a whole bunch of monsters that I want to clear out from this place. Oh, is that a specter? Of course it is a specter. That specter though. Where are you? Directly on me. Just a ghost, okay. Now there is a monster up there. Okay, it's an evil spirit. It's good. But yeah, now that we have the spell point regeneration sort of belt. Oh! Very nice. Not bad at all. Okay, that was good. That was very good. So, half damage from all missile attacks. I am going to switch this out because I like the extra spell points. It's 17 spell points, that's a lot. I think the maximum that you can get is actually 25. But, you know, 17 spell points? That's 3 casts of Cure Wounds. I can basically turn that into 5 plus 24. I can basically turn that into 90 health. 3 casts for 30. Give or take a few. And it's good to have a nice spell pool. Spell point pool, I mean. Okay. We're coming to the you know, last few groups of enemies in here, which I'm happy about. Goddamn harpies. Oh. Okay, are these guys running away from me? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Yes, they are. Okay, now let's fly and get to the other side. Because I think that guy is trying to get away from me as well. Who are you? Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm done with Mire of the Damned. Thank God. But they're gonna respawn in 6 months, so... It's basically just so I can make, you know, like a list, like, check, Mire of the Damned done. Because this is what I want to do in this playthrough. I want to clear all of the areas at least once.